The New York Times recently released a list titled 22 of the best bakeries across the U.S. right now. And out of those 22 chosen bakeries, 2 of them are in Minnesota. One right here in the Twin Cities. The head baker will join us next week. The other bakery can be found in central Minnesota in the city of St. Joseph.
And this is Erin Rae. She is part of the talented team behind Flour and Flour. The Times describes her as a, quote, big city pastry chef whose breads and pastries give locals a good reason to wake up early. We like that. And we're so happy to welcome Erin into the CCO studio today, all the way from St. Joseph. Thanks for making the drive for us.
Thanks for having us.
And congratulations, because this is super interesting. It all came about with kind of little notice for you.
Yeah, it was a Christmas Eve. We saw the article come to life. So best Christmas present I think anyone could ask for. But yeah, the editor reached out to us early December, just asking for some pictures, updated menu on a little blurb about bakeries. And then it was funny, we had a regular send me a message before she was picking up her Christmas Eve order and was like, holy cow, you're like the best bakery in the country. I'm like, okay, you're funny, but your pastries and pies are waiting, so come get them. She's like, I'm dead serious. And she sent me the link. I was like, holy cow, what is going on? And I'm in the middle of Christmas Eve orders and getting ready to shut down for a couple weeks. I was like, this is insane.
Such a cool moment.
Yeah.
That has to be funny timing. You're getting ready to shut down and you're about to get just a boon of business.
Oh my gosh, it's been insane. Yeah.
Tell us more about you, how you got into baking, where you learned your craft.
Yeah, well, for me growing up, the one thing I love to do is eat and cook. You could always find me in the kitchen with my mom and my grandmas on both sides of the family. So going through high school, like everyone's like, yeah, I'm going to be a software engineer. I'm going for poli-sci or whatever. And I'm like, food is for me. Snack time was where I thrived. And I just knew that I had to either be cooking or eating as a profession. And so I dove right into culinary school after high school. It's funny, I went to a school in West Virginia for a year, but they actually lost their accreditation. So my dream was to always go to the CIA in New York, the Culinary Institute of America. And with gaining a year experience at that school in West Virginia, I was able to transfer up to Hyde Park and finish out my culinary degree. And I put emphasis on culinary. I graduated with culinary arts, not baking and pastry. So when I came home from school, I dove right in and I got a job first at a Italian restaurant in Edina called Moza Mia. Sadly closed a couple years ago. But I was serving, and then I knew I wanted to gain some experience for baking and pastry, so I got a job at Sun Street Breads off of 26 and Nicollet. And Sylvia Tofty, she's taught me everything I know, and just trying to live out the legacy of the women of the cities that have grown up. Even Sarah Botcher from Black Walnut was there at Sun Street, and so I got to kind of learn from, at that time, 2 of the most prestigious women in the baking world, and that's where I gained all my baking knowledge. So,
well, taking some inspiration from them, but maybe having your own touch, how would you describe your baking philosophy?
My baking philosophy is kind of funny. It's honestly everything that I love to eat, which is cookies, savory snacks. We're a very tiny space. It's grab and go only. So we just added a beverage cooler last year into our space, which has been huge. But we've been able to start doing like chicken salad to go and different type of snacks and salads and stuff like that in our beverage cooler. So we're slowly able to add more savory items that are easy to grab, but when you walk in, all the shelves are cookies. It's just layered with cookies.
Cookies, you said the lavender chocolate scone is really popular right now. And then you also do a pizza night.
Oh yes, we do pizza night on Monday nights. We do it like 3 nights in a row, or 3 Mondays in a row, and then we break because that's kind of our only night off. So we really only do pizza for my fiance partner in business and life, and I love to eat pizza, but we're also very picky. So we know that we can do a pretty good pizza, and then we might as well open up to the community. And we have a sister restaurant called Crew Restaurant, which we open up the bar so that you can eat your pizzas at the bar, because you can't eat them inside of the bakery.
Grab a bunch of baked goods to go.
Kind of reminds me of Sun Street in a way. That's why I didn't put that connection together until you said it.
Night. Again,
the New York Times maybe will be out to look at the
best
restaurant
pizza in America.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you for having us.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
All right, if you're looking for a good reason to skip town, maybe explore a new community, check out Flour and Flour in St. Joseph, and you see the hours right there on your screen. And bonus points if you can make it to pizza night on a Monday.